I'd like to welcome everybody back. And I think we'll be getting into this game as soon as it's K-Top versus Makoran. And then afterwards, it's going to be Grand Finals. Desarted currently lying in wait with either Shang or Sub-Zero. I think Sub-Zero is probably more of a safer bet here. But K-Top, I think, has been a real underdog throughout this entire tournament. Started on the loser side and has moved his way all the way into top 3. Jackie, Scarlet, and Sub-Zero lying in the wait.
So, yeah, I mean, K-Top's had an absolutely stellar performance throughout the entirety of the losers bracket so far. Makoran losing that set so narrowly to Desarted earlier on is sitting in that losers finals ready to take on K-Top. But, you know, I wanted to point something out a bit earlier that I didn't get a chance to. That's K-Top, when playing in the pro competition, was playing in EU East. A lot of the players that he ended up playing past round 1 losers, he didn't play in pro comp. So he hadn't really had the relevant tournament experience against these players, Makoran being one of them. So I'm not sure how much these guys have actually played against each other, but Makoran going to be rocking that Scarlet pick. I know, feeling very confident generally with the character, as it is his main. K-Top on an absolute tear in this losers bracket so far. He's going to try and see what he can do.
I mean, with how the closing moments of winners finals went, it just still looks like Scarlet is the one. However, dealing with this rushdown might be a bit difficult. That was definitely an execution error. Makoran heals, but loses out on Fatal Blow. Don't worry, we'll give it back. Here we go. Makoran, can he find an opening here? Because right now, K-Top all over the place. And it looks like, well, the answer's no. Okay, this is a weird matchup, though, because Scarlet, she's grounded. She is very button-heavy. But this Jackie variation is airborne as hell. You have to be so confident in your defensive play.
It makes me think of back forward 3 as well, and back forward 3 being a potential option from Scarlet, that blood burst, to try and deal with potential leap pressure. I think I've seen Makoran on stream do that a few times, but regardless over here, this is just a matter of a nice flawless block as well to alleviate some of that pressure. He uses that back forward 3 burst to get the extension on this combo and ends in that boiling point. Spends both bars over there, but that is a substantial amount of damage.
Bring yourself back into the fight. Inevitably when Jackie gets closed in again, she's going to want to try and just get more damage on deck. So if you can even it, all the better. But again, not expecting the whole string. I think definitely expecting a stagger. Nice block on the overhead though, with the instant jump in. K-Top, the way things are going. No, get out. Hey, the damage on the floor. Oh, it's so good. May as well be a second player in there. Game 1, K-Top.
Yeah, I mean, that's a rough one, because K-Top's been so good at just using the instant air grenade launcher, blowing up counter pokes, setting out the carpet flame if it whiffs. It really is just a matter of you have to have so much of a lead already. You don't want to get put in that situation, because then it's just it's very, very difficult, if it's even possible, to keep yourself alive in those kinds of moments.
But from this situation, it was a little bit of Scarlet being able to exist, but mostly the Jackie show. K-Top's going to play this matchup ferociously. A big part of that, though, is because he knows who he's against. If you allow Makoran to put that offense on, his damage and conversions are absolutely fantastic. But at the same time, it is the neutral that sets him apart. It's a common thing with Scarlet players. You play this character because you like neutral, you like having good buttons, and you like being able to play that solid, grounded game. If K-Top can completely disregard that and be point blank all game, that's how he wins.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, I feel like we've seen Makoran deal with players up, like, point blank. He's been able to kind of stop all that, mitigate a lot of their pressure and a lot of their offense by just having exceptional defense. But K-Top is a little bit more unpredictable, I'd like to think. He sort of plays to a very expansive flowchart, and you don't really know what's exactly coming next. It's like just this big nether of options that he could take, and really, like, if you make the wrong choice once with a character like Scarlet, it seems really hard to pull yourself back from that, rather against Jackie.
And the pressure continues. K-Top gets the perfect call out on Makoran, not doing delayed wake up, so he goes for the plus and block string instead. Makoran trying to press these buttons, and they just don't work. The crushing blow comes out. K-Top, man, he's got so many rounds in such a short space of time. How does Makoran escape this? If he can.
Challenges on those plus frames right there. We're going to see the dash punch ender, the short hop right there into the carpet flames. Whoa, that was a buffer if I've ever seen one.
Oh!
Makoran gets himself that punish as well. Oh my goodness, Makoran just got opened up by the jump in. Right there, catch up. He's going to go for a late breakaway. Holds the plus frames right now.
There's just so much chip on top. Makoran trying to fight back. The high totally whiffs, and that's another one. K-Top! No, not again! Not 2 games in a row. Makoran cannot allow this.
Oh,
Heal.
man. This is peak right now, man. He's got the carpet flames out. Makoran still has the fatal blow to work with. Nice anti-air.
But it's not worth the fatal blow yet. Instant jump in. Oh no. Straight back in. No! 2 games in a row! Makoran is fed up of that.
Do you think we could see a Cetrion pick?
Maybe. I think this is do or die, right? This is losers finals, 2 games down. You have absolute confidence in this final character or you're out. So if there's any time to pick Cetrion, I think it would be now.
Yeah, if anything. I mean, obviously we've seen how Cetrion deals with Jackie as well. There's obviously, you know, the thing is there was tech pre-ultimate about being able to low profile shrapnel, which I don't think is a thing anymore with grenade launcher since you know, upgraded 2.0 to put it loosely. It's really a matter of the fact that that is just straight up a projectile. It doesn't have like a short shotgun style kind of reach. And that being said, I feel like the leap pressure pretty much remains as is. So I don't actually know if switching off of Scarlet is the right pick. It really just depends on how he's feeling about it. I think he's playing kind of just, he's just playing to K-Top's offense and on the defensive just entirely.
There's a reason it's taken so long already in between. So those 2 games, we'd already be in the next game by now. This is just, we're not seeing character select, but clearly time is being taken to think about what's going on.
Yeah.
Because like I said, you don't have a long time to make your choice, but this is a pivotal moment for Makoran. Top 3 is an amazing achievement, but I think he believes in his ability to get grand finals, and it will be the Cetrion coming out as a last-ditch effort. But K-Top gets the opening already, and he is just rushing this down. A man possessed, and it has been rushed down, the name of the game.
Ever since he had that slightly shaky set earlier on, he's just looked fully in form right there. Cashing out in the dash punch KB puts Makoran into fatal blow territory as well, but he doesn't have any offensive bar at the moment. That is an overcommitment if I've ever seen one. Makoran not going to spend the KB wisely enough after losing so much damage against Disarded on punishes earlier on. Has definitely learned his lesson.
4 damage on the floor, that's going to favor K-Top. Very much so. We are in fatal blow territory, but I just don't see K-Top getting easily opened up. Looking for the anti-air, though. That might have been buffered into fatal blow. Looks for it again, and it just doesn't work out. K-Top, match point, and he's 1 round away from grand finals to join Disarded.
And not just that, he's looking to 3-0 Makoran as well, which has not happened throughout the entire day over here in this top 8. What a read right there from K-Top. The down 2 KB, Makoran with the great anti-air using the down 4 though.
K-Top drops the down 2 combo. A lot of damage left on the table. We're not able to escape the corner because of it. A lot more lies in the balance when you drop that kind of confirm. Dash punch though. Almost like it was on reaction to the boulder. Liu Kang flying kick energy, absolutely.
For all we know, it could have been. He's probably feeling the adrenaline so hard right now.
But he's feeling it too hard, perhaps, because that's the round. And Makoran staying in the fight.
Final round. Fight.
Destruction begets creation. The air-to-air attempt right there, whiffing the air normal into that Hell's Breath. Flawless block on that boulder stops that pushback. Lets K-Top continue walking his way in to get that back throw. Has the Oki now. Down 4 check. Really good use of just low profiling things with Cetrion's very good down 4.
Breaker is used, but not before taking a decent chunk of damage anyway. That Cetrion down 4, pivotal in this matchup. It just goes so low to the ground. Another reaction, though, to punish the boulder. And now Makoran in the corner. No defensive bar. Getting clipped by what could have been a full combo, but K-Top didn't go all the way. And this might be his last chance. The double blast expects the down 4 and gets exactly what he wants.
Oh, went over the short hop attack blocked.
Oh my god, what's going on?
No legit punish Makoran right now. He's been given chances. Oh, we could turn this into something right now. He's gonna have to reset him. Next hit can win if he confirms it. Oh my goodness, matchup! Empty short hop low.
I cannot believe I haven't seen that work in over a year, but it keeps him in the fight, and Makoran gets a game here.
What an ingenious decision right there to just play into K-Top's mental a little bit right there with that ultra cheeky clean hit confirm into that fatal blow. We're now at 2-1. That was honestly, that was so dominant from K-Top. right up until about halfway into that last round as well, which is the wildest thing because Makoran just turned it on its head. And now we are at 2-1, you know? This now opens the floor up for so much more. We could be seeing Makoran start to build up more momentum from that. We could potentially see K-Top playing a little bit more shaky. But
we saw the layers. We saw the layers of that matchup developing, though, because one thing that was constantly calling out K-Top was the down 4 anti-shrapnel blast, really, because it would be one shrapnel blast into a jump in, the down 4 low profiles, he punishes, he anti-airs, whatever it is. But then at the end of that round, K-Top has started doing more of the double blasts to call it out, and he started to get more confident in that. But Makoran still found a way to turn it around and pull off a sneaky little comeback. But we're going into this next game with way more information now.
Yeah, we really are. And Makoran said, Makoran Cetrion is looking just very. I think he looks comfortable. It seems like he's playing the character that kind of allows him to play the game a bit more on an even footing at the moment. I mean, definitely so, but at the same time, it's like a difference in being opened up as well, and how much chip can you realistically hold for the entirety of the game. That was also a lot of damage for Cetrion right there with that KB launcher.
And K-Top is being very, very impatient. And Makoran is punishing it. Counter hit, though. Here comes the launch. And a full combo of his own. Looks for the down 2 just to get kind of a little bit extra, right? Covering the breakaway in case you do it. If not, you can still confirm. There's the fatal blow. Speaking of confirm, man's going to probably take the round on this. Because off 2 hits, that's fairly
I think so. I mean, back 3-2 into it, I'm pretty sure that's dead. 950 HP Cetrion as well is not going to survive that one. As we see the shoes that Jackie's showing off as he kicks her through the barrier wall. And yeah, just like that, K-Top back over here on set point, looking to make it into grand finals. Loser's side. Makoran gonna try and stop that because he wants that position himself. He's got a run back waiting for him in grand finals.
He's not going to be satisfied until the job is done. Clearly, instant jump into anti-air. Hell's Wrath doesn't combo, but he still gets the extra hit. K-Top, and there's the double blast again. He's calling out that down 4. Hook, line, and sinker. Full combo now, 30%. Looking for the jump in. I like the block on the low, though. Makoran looking for that fuzzy.
Yep, the neutral jump. The hit is going to whiff. He did not find anything from that. The 1-1-2 going to leap away back to the mid screen. The Hell's Wrath just to check K-Top on the way in, but the dash punch to close the distance. Didn't get more off it. Both players missing a potential punish window, and that forward throw is going to be a nice 13-14%-ish. A little bit bleak for K-Top. Oh, he found the hit. Got the breakaway.
No fatal blow, though. K-Top used it in the last round, so he's going to have to do a little bit extra. Unfortunately for him, Makoran fights his way out of the corner and takes the round. And we could have another game 5 here, folks. The way things are going, I'd believe it.
Yeah, these air trades have been so good for Makoran so far, but you might want to get too confident with them, because that jump 2 from Jackie is still a demon button to deal with.
Jump in. I like that K-Top ended it in a 3-3. He really wants to be point blank. It's not about corner now. It's Oki. That's what we need. And that's how we're going to win the game. As K-Top keeps himself on match point, Makoran, this could be a last chance for him. Man's down to his final 30%. It is going to give him fatal blow, and 950 health could still carry him over. Oh, no!
Got the hit.
You're dead.
Keeps it unbreakable over here, and just like that catch-up, K-Top is going to be moving on to the grand finals over here in loser side to face off against Mysteries Discarded.
This is one final matchup that I cannot wait to see. I think it will be Sub-Zero versus Jackie again, but they have played each other so many times in the later stage of PlayStation tournaments. Open Series being a big one. Monthly finals, they would always clash heads. And once again, almost poetic that here we are with these two same players in EVO Online finals for EU. This is a great demonstration of different styles, different players. Makoran cannot give him more props for how far he was able to get.
100% agree with you.
I mean, finals with Scarlet, come on, an inspiration to character specialists everywhere.
For sure, man. I mean, Makoran has had one of the most tremendous level ups ever since I caught, pool play in Viennality, where I unfortunately couldn't attend. It's like, just ever since then, this dude has just leveled up so much, and we're clearly seeing just how far it takes you, but unfortunately has dropped down into the losers finals. Huge shout outs to Makoran as well.